surprised to see that the ark had a pointed front end and a rounded back end? And the answer is no. Before I went out there, you see, it's much cheaper for me to do some careful investigation and research at home before I go out there, and it's also better for my health in some of these places. And so I built a little model of the ark and put it in some swift flowing water near my home, built little models of mountains, and release this thing upstream to see what shape the mountain would have to be for the ark to come in and land on it. And the only one that it would come in and land on is a, shall we say, a half-circle type mountain, oriented to the southeast or southwest. It would go past it because of the lateral displacement. This is one of the laws of gas and liquid flowing. And but then it would get caught up in the eddy in the back and be drawn into the land. Well, back in 1974, a movie was made called In Search of Noah's Ark, and they put a barge-shaped piece of wood in a wave tank and, shall we say, turned the tank on. They showed, I think it was 0.4 of a second of this thing, and this was their demonstration to show how stable a barge-shaped boat was in rough seas, and the thing was dry. They came back, they clipped that, and then they showed 0.6 of a second following, and the thing was wet. What they demonstrated there to anybody that was watching carefully was that a barge-shaped device isn't worth a toot in rough waves. And that's a fact because some oil companies attempted to transport oil in barges in the open sea, and they cannot tolerate any torque. You know, when they pass down through a trough of a wave and there's this kind of pressure applied to them, they just break up and sink. Now, the story about the barge shape, that was Ferdinand Navarra and Alfred Lee.